Hey, I'm Sophie, this is Rob, and we're from Currys. And today we're going to be looking at the new V15 Detect Absolute Vacuum from Dyson. But before we get onto that, I just want to let you know that our Shop Live colleagues are available 24/7 at currys.co.uk if you have any questions.
We've also got the V15 Detect Animal and Outsize Absolute cord-free vacuums, and we're joined by David, our Dyson expert.
Hi.
And we're going to be diving into the latest technologies that will help you deep clean your home.
So let's get to it. The first thing we're going to be demonstrating is the V15 Detect Absolute Vacuum. So, I believe this has a laser.
It does. So I'm going to ask the cameraman to come in a bit closer for this. So with this machine, you get our laser slim fluffy, and you'll see the laser on the side here. Now what this is all about doing is making the invisible visible. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a go on the floor here. So,
shall we just dim the lights? It's a bit more of a home feel rather than a studio. Yeah.
So how does the floor look to you at the moment?
I mean, it's kind of got a lot of cereal on it, but in terms of cleanliness, it looks quite clean.
Yeah. Give it a go now, squeeze the trigger and you'll see, well, a little bit different.
That's crazy. The difference from what you see with the naked eye to actually what you see with the laser is amazing.
And that's what it's all about. So the laser is about making the invisible visible so that you can make sure you're truly deep cleaning your whole home, wherever it may be, where you see the dirt, but also where you may not see the dirt.
So I'm now going to take the V15 Detect Animal as we look at our next piece of technology, which is the piezo sensor. So why don't you tell me a little bit more about that?
So the piezo sensor listens to the debris as it enters the bin and actually categorizes it so you know exactly what you picked up. It also allows the machine to automatically adjust the suction depending on how dirty the floor is. So if you'd like to start on the clean bit of floor at the back, and as you go into the dirty section, I want you to listen to it and hear the change in power.
You could hear it, it kind of took it up a notch and it feels that way as well.
Absolutely, and that's what it's done. It's increased the suction because it's detected the floor is dirtier, and then when we went to a clean section, it was on a lower setting because it didn't need as much suction, and it's optimizing the battery. And if you have a look at the screen...
Yeah, I like this screen. Charlie, if you want to come in a little bit closer for me.
You're going to see how much debris you've actually picked up as you're using it, and as you run it across the floor, you're going to see that adjust. Now that screen is present on every single mode on this machine.
That's great. So I've got a little bar on the left-hand side that says 7 million.
Yes, so that is particles of 10 microns in size. That's things like pollen and dust. Now, the piezo sensor and the screen we've just seen, that is found on both the V15 Detect Animal and the V15 Detect Absolute.
Now we're moving on to something we can all relate to, which is hair getting wrapped around the brush bar. Now I can definitely relate because I've got long hair, and Rob, you've just got a puppy.
I have, yeah.
So it's definitely on your mind. But Dyson have come up with some great technology, and we've got two examples of it today to combat this. This is the hair screw tool.
And this is the anti-tangle cleaner head.
Absolutely. So these are obviously different, but they do the same job.
That's correct. So starting with the tool Rob has, which is the anti-tangle cleaner head, you can see across the back there's a set of combs. Now they are there to remove the hair as it wraps around the brush bar. Moving over to the hair screw tool that you have, Sophie, you can see there's a conical screw there that as the hair wraps around the brush bar, it works down the brush and then off the end and is sucked up into the bin. All of this means you've got less maintenance to do and you're not sitting there with a pair of scissors cutting the hair off. So starting with the anti-tangle cleaner head, Rob, if you wouldn't mind showing us that.
Yep, so we have got a blue ribbon on the floor, which is just representing hair, so you can see where it ends up. And as you can see, there we go, straight in the bin.
And
then, Sophie, if you'd like to give the hair screw tool a go.
Absolutely, so we're doing this one with the dog bed because obviously that's where we have a lot of hair. There we go. Where is it? Straight in the bin, no tangles.
So both of these cleaner heads are available on both the V15 Detect Animal and the V15 Detect Absolute, which makes them perfect for any home, whether you've got pets or not, because it's going to pick up your hair as well.
Absolutely, and the V15 Detect Absolute also comes with the laser slim fluffy cleaning head, which is great for homes with hard floors.
So we've already taken a look at two great vacuums, and now it's time to take a look at the third.
So this is Outsize Absolute. It has a 150% bigger bin, which allows us to do less emptying, and it has a 25% wider main head, which allows us to clean a larger space in fewer passes, all of which save in time.
Yeah, and it also comes with a lazy, slim, fluffy cleaner head, right? And also the head screw tool.
That's correct.
And it's also got 2 batteries, which means it's got a runtime of up to 120 minutes.
It does. And just like the other 2 machines we've shown off today, it's also got our dynamic load sensing. So if I want to show that to you, what this does is it's going to detect what floor type we're on and automatically adjust the suction. So as we go on the hard floor, and then as we move to the carpet, we can hear that increase in suction, where it's automatically detected that it was on the carpet and increase the suction. But when we go back to the hard floor, it reduces it as we don't need as much, and it optimizes the battery.
So that's us, but if you've got any questions about the Dyson range, you can visit us in store or chat to one of our friendly colleagues on Shop Live at currys.co.uk.